Hey y'all, I'm JamesWright and welcome to Wizards News. Today is the Harrowing Halloween event and it is officially Halloween, so I'm going to be taking you around for a little bit today and showing you, well, basically what I'm doing, some of the fun things that are happening. But for me, it's snowing. We have about 2 inches on the ground and we'll probably get another 3 or so while I'm out. So this should be interesting. Let's go have some fun. So I've gotten most of my Dark Arts foundables that I can get from the challenge fragments, except for Tom Riddle's thing, which I'll get that eventually here. But what I need is, I need more Tom Riddles. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come here to a spot that has multiple ends and a lot of good spawns, and I'm going to load these ends up with dark detectors and see what I can get, throw on a trace tonic, and hopefully have a little bit of fun here. So I'm going to probably do an hour or so of dark detectors and darks. Ooh, oh, there's quite a bit here. So let's see what all we can actually get here, and hopefully we can get a couple Tom Riddles. Okay, just finished up a half hour at that spot with 2 ends, and now I'm at a different location because I've got a meeting I've got to go to for a couple hours here. So I luckily have an inn here that I can keep clean. Ooh, I got something else to pick up. Haven't gotten the Tom Riddle I wanted, but I really don't think I'm going to get 6 Tom Riddles in this time. I probably need to spend somewhere around 5 or 6 hours doing this in order to get the 6 Tom Riddles. But we might get lucky. Who knows? We'll see. So let's keep doing this and then have some more fun. Okay, so it is still snowing out and snowing fairly heavily, but that doesn't mean I can't play. So I've got a spot here where I've got 3 to 4 ends I can get depending upon where I drive to. So I'm going to put up some more dark detectors here and have a little bit more fun. Been having a good time so far. Hopefully I can get a couple more Tom Riddles. I actually haven't gotten any yet, which is kind of surprising. I've been doing this for about an hour, although one of them was just on one end, so not as high a chance for that. But as soon as I finish about a half hour here, then I'm going to go over to a fortress and do the Harrowing Hollows chamber for a while and try as much as I can get through that. So let's have more fun. Hey, okay, I did it's now been about an hour and a half that I did with grinding at the ends using dark detectors, and I didn't get as much as I normally did, so the ring roll was not in my favor today. But we're going to go over here to this sponsored fortress, which is right across the road from where I was just at, and I'm going to sit here for a little while because I have like 140 some level 1 Dark Arts runestones. So basically what I'm doing is every 3 level 1 runestones I get, I rank up again in the Dark Arts. So every 3 level 1 runestones I can turn into a higher level runestone because I'm max ranked on that. So now I can get more high level runestones by using my 1 level runestones on this chamber, and I can do one of those every 50-60 seconds or so. So we're going to go through this and do a bunch of chambers and have a little bit of fun with the Harrowing Halloween event. And there we go, an hour of grinding and just doing solos on here. I did, I think it was 64 challenges in the hour, so not quite as fast as I wanted to, but pretty close. And of that, I think I got, 13, 14 more new runestones? No, it was more than that. Probably around 16 or 17. I'll have to actually count them when I get back. But I got a whole bunch of more higher level runestones, so most 3, 4, and 5 level. So I think that is a worthy trade. So yeah, I actually was able to prestige a couple of the challenge pages as well. So we can, let me go and look at those. And so on several of the challenge pages, I'm now getting close to, I need a little bit more for that to full gold. But it was the joke products. I was able to prestige this one, and I was able to prestige this one. Stop moving! This one as well. So now I'm gonna head back home, get some lunch, have the kids ready to pick up, and hopefully I'll have a chance to come back out a little bit later. This is actually a lot of fun. A rather fun day. I enjoyed it. It was about 2.5 hours I got to go in on this, and I really had a lot of fun with the foundables, particularly. That was very enjoyable to be focusing on those. Anytime I get the chance to do dark detectors and seeing some other rare things you don't see so often, that is what I really like to do. So if you're ever having a hard time finding the emergency and the severe traces, put 3 dark detectors on an inn outside of a flagged zone in a high spawning area, and you're going to be seeing more of those from time to time. Now, I did actually get to prestige 4 pages. I think I placed like 10 or 12 more foundables in the registries. It was a great time all around. The time I spent in the fortress was enjoyable, though it was more grinding and it was less variety to it, because you were either seeing 1 basilisk or you were seeing 3 of the other dark ministry official or dark witch, which was nice. It was fun. And it was very, very cool to be able to exchange, basically exchanging 1 dark arts number 1 runestone for well, it was 3 number 1 runestones for 1 of the higher levels. So I was getting a 5, 4, or 3 most of the time. So every 3 times I went in there, I got enough dark arts XP that I was able to get another runestone, and because that was already maxed out, it was getting a 3, 4, or 5 most of the time. So that was really cool. I was also very happy that yesterday I was able to do it with a couple other people. Doing chamber fortresses with other people is incredibly fun. Today I was doing solo, and I might get a chance to do it with someone tomorrow. So it's always nice when you can do it with other people. I was planning to be solo for most of the event, because most of the time I'm just playing solo. But it's very, very enjoyable anytime you can get someone else. So all told, was this event absolutely amazing? No, it was good. It wasn't the crazy capstone that I think a lot of people were thinking about, something incredibly hard with the basilisk. The basilisk was just like, it was a basilisk. It was really cool that they were all elites, because then you got the elite credit, so that was very useful. But I think it was just a little bit over-talked, or people were expecting more than actually came out. This would be fantastic for holidays when people are with family or something like that. You just want to get out of the house and go do something quick. You can throw down an entire event in a half hour, and everyone can be happy with that. I think this is a very good short window event. I think they could have done something like a bonus challenge afterwards or something like that. Like, you know, I would love to see some challenge that is incredibly hard, like 200 fortress challenges or something like that. That would just, only the grinders would get. I think that would be kind of cool. But I understand that this is something that makes it very useful for rural players, or people just don't have that much time to get out. You can get in a whole event in a quick 1 session. It's very good for that. So I think this was a fun way to play with it. One of the interesting things is Niantic now has multiple things in their quiver. They can do foundable events, they can do challenge events, they can pull together community, they can do brilliant, and then they can add in fortress chambers. So an entire chamber being put in, or nothing saying they can't put in multiple chambers. I think there's a lot of possibilities for this in the future, and they're still bringing in new things to the game like this that you can mix and match and put these together. So there are a lot of ideas and possibilities for events, and I'd love to hear your ideas. What do you think that they could mix and match together? What would make this a fantastic event? What would be some good tips and suggestions for that? Keep in mind there's about 15 hours left, something like that, for this event, so there's still a chance to get out and get some more grinding in, exchange runestones, get your elite foes in, or go out and get those dark arts. It is a great opportunity to fill out the registry and make sure everything is happy. So I had a ton of fun today, and this was an enjoyable event. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. Where could we go better in the future? How can we make this something amazing? What was something that you loved? I would love to hear those in the comments down below. If you did like the video, please hit like, comment, share, subscribe, ring the bell. They should really add some more things to do so I can keep that list going. That'd be kind of fun. But thank you for that. That really does help out the channel, and it means a lot to me personally. So I think that's about it for today, and until next time, have a magical day. So the WooTube channel, A Witch Alone, just went and sponsored a bunch more chocolate frogs. So we'll be being able to get through these as well. And I have enough chocolate frogs to get through November. Then during December, I'm going to be doing the Advent calendar, the Pophead Advent calendar. And then I should have enough to get into most of January. And then I heard someone else possibly being able to sponsor some more to get us in through most of February. So we've got a lot of chocolate frogs to go through. We'll be able to keep up this going for a while. I hope you like that. So if you did, go to A Witch Alone and check out her channel. I'll leave a link to that down below. So today, let's see who we got in this frog. It is... Ooh, Gilderoy Lockhart. One of the rare ones. Not the rarest, but pretty close to it.